under 20 indoors, Cooper Lutkenhaus. And the 2024 1500 meter Olympic champion and 2025 5,000 meter world champion, Cole Hocker. All right, we got 2 mics, 3 people. We could probably just all like talk really loud and everybody could hear us, but for the cameras, I know it's better to have a little amplified sound. Cole, I want to start with you. You're running the 3,000, coming back the next day running the 1,500. How does that change your race strategy for the weekend for the 15, especially with who you got to go up against on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, here we go. I was gonna say, honestly, 2 races, no matter how you cut it, kind of seems like an easy championship, just based on how we run the Olympic trials. You know, I've done 5 races in 1 week, and USA's is like 3 to 4, and so yeah, this seems good, very doable. Doesn't really change too much. I train exactly for this and doubling back, and yeah, I've done it a handful of times before, so I'm excited.
You don't have the world standard yet in the 3,000. Are you going to be trying to chase that, or do you think with the rankings it's not going to be really a factor for you?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see. We'll come up with something tonight.
Okay. Cooper, you had your first world championship in Tokyo in 2025, where you competed in the 800 meters. What did you learn from that first world team experience?
Yeah, realizing a lot of things don't go to plan, but I think the most important thing was just realizing that it's a different level at the top. If that's the first round, semi, or final, everyone's always really good. So it was a great learning experience, but we're trying to use that for these next couple races, and just really trying to learn off of it.
The rule change for the 800 meters indoors this year it's produced some fast times that the cut-in now, instead of 65 meters, is 165 meters. How has that impacted your racing, and have you seen a difference now that change has been made?
Yeah, I honestly didn't know that was a rule. I thought this is how everyone ran the 800, was you cut in over there. But no, I like the change. I think it makes everything a lot smoother, trying to cut in instead of everyone breaking in really fast after one turn. So it's definitely produced a lot of fast times. Europe's running really well right now, so it's obviously working.
Nikki, 6 consecutive titles in the 1,500 meters, indoors and outdoors. You were originally going to maybe double here, but you decided, all right, going to stick with the 15. What was behind that decision?
I think it was more, it was actually a hard decision, and but I think part of being a good 1,500 runner is making good decisions. And, I just sat down with my coach and we talked through the option of doubling, the option of just doing the 3K, the option of just doing the 15. And ultimately, I decided I think the 15 is the event that I have the most, experience in, and I know how to run it. And it's the one I want to target at Indoor World. So it just made the most sense to just focus on that.
You came in last year with a 4:23 at the mile at the Watermaker. This year you come in with a 4:19. Can you compare your fitness, your readiness this year versus last? Because obviously you had a very successful meet last year.
Yeah, I think, I think my mile indoor PR is not really reflective of what I can do in the mile. My outdoor PR I think is 3 seconds faster. But yeah, I think fitness-wise, things are going good in training. Yeah, I feel really strong, but I also feel really speedy. I think I've sometimes struggled indoors to feel really fast because it's just so early on in the year. But I think this year I'm just I'm running 200. We finish workouts with fast 200s. I'm I'm kind of almost as sharp as I am outdoors. So yeah, I feel like I'm in a really good place.
Cole and Nikki, I wanted to ask, because you're the veterans here, despite being quite young yourselves. You got Cooper here at 17. Any advice for him as he kind of, gets into his first full year of being a pro athlete?
I tried to give him some advice after USA's last year. Not even advice, I was just congratulating him. And honestly, I don't think he needs advice. Every race I see him do, he looks more and more like he belongs. And honestly, it's really impressive.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think this kid needs any advice. I think, just keep the good team of people around you and don't let the expectations of you being so young and the pressure get to you. Just go out there and know what to do. So just run a 800 that you're proud of.
Are we going to see a Cooper Cole race at any point in the future?
I hope so.
Because it means you'd either have to go to the down to the 8, or Cooper, you'd have to go up to the 15.
A 1K.
Or yeah, there we go. 1K.
There we go.
All right, who's got the advantage over the 1K distance? Don't be humble. Okay, or be humble.
I don't know. He's saying me, but I don't know. We can let Let's Run speculate on that.
I am sure that they will. All right, Cole Hocker, Cooper Lutkenhaus, and Nikki Hiltz, thank you so much. We will have one-on-one availability right after this, but next we're going to break up our next group of athletes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
She's the Olympic bronze medalist in the triple jump and the long jump, and the reigning U.S. indoor champion in the triple jump, Jasmine Moore. And he is the world record holder in the indoor 400 meters. Welcome, Khaleb McRae. Khaleb, let's start with you. You shaved a half a second off your personal best this year. You won both your races. You beat Jareem Richards, the world silver medalist in the 400 meters. What do you attribute the success to this season?
I would just say building off of.
Oh, you just got, there's an on switch there, yeah.
I would say just building off of last year. Running 43.91 last year gave me a lot of confidence making my first world team. And I didn't stop training for a long time. I really took about 6 weeks off and I came right back. And I actually do train with Jareem Richards, so I get to talk to him a lot, and he's helped me a lot over the past few weeks. So I'm just coming in with confidence and knowing who I am.
How do you respond to you beating him?
Well, we train together every day, so it's not.
He wasn't surprised?
Yeah, it's not too uncommon. We've got some good work in over the past 3 months, so it's not uncommon.
Trey, you 7th all time this year after your race 7.37 in the 60-meter hurdles. I was looking at your history: 2022 NCAA champ, 2024 U.S. champ. We're in another even year. So 2026, what are we looking at?
I don't know. What does history say?
Well, it says that you're going to win some sort of title.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay, talk about your progression from the end of 25 to the beginning of 26. You didn't have the race you wanted at U.S. Champs. You come back, you take the world lead, 7th all time. What was that time frame like for you in between those two races?
You know, you got to take it in stride. Like, that's not the end of my season. I still had 2 or 3 races after the fact, and that's what I get paid to do, is go out and compete, and it's still what I love to do, so I'm gonna go out and compete and have fun.
Jasmine, we got a rematch of the long jump, 1, 2, and 3, back again this year. I was also looking at your history, and not many people double in the triple and the long. I mean, you're the only one to win 2 medals in it from the U.S., and your success has been incredible. I mean, you've been doing this for at least the last 3 years in indoor champs, outdoor champs, NCAA champs. Do you ever just say, you know what, maybe it'd be easier to pick one?
I think my body says or thinks it would be easier to pick one, but I just love them both, and so I'm excited to come back out here with a great field in both events, long and triple, and so I'm super excited for that and just focused on what's ahead.
They are very different events. Can you talk about how you reframe your mind in between events and how you prepare after the triple to go into the long or the long to go into the triple?
Yeah, so I changed both my approaches this year, and so my long jump and my triple jump approach are different, and so I think that kind of helps me differentiate each of the events. And so when I'm long jumping, I'm not thinking about the triple jump because it is different. Like, I think I can carry more speed in the long jump versus the triple jump, and so just having those things like on my approach help me focus when it comes to the actual jump of it.
Khaleb, we talked to Cooper about the rule changes in the 800. The other big rule change from World Athletics this year was in the 400. This is the first year there's going to be the 2-section final. What are your thoughts on that new rule change? Will it impact how you prepare for your race this weekend?
I think it's similar to how we did it in college, so I don't think it's much of a change to me, and I'm really looking forward to it. Probably get to see the first section go and then being able to watch them and then come back and run my race.
Do you prefer to be in the second section?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Trey, perhaps one of your biggest competitors, Cordell Tinch, he's going to be in the long jump this weekend. Are we going to see you in a field event anytime soon? And if so, which one would it be? Getting coaching advice from Jasmine Moore.
So the expert field event person on the panel says I would do pole vault. It is the only event that I've ever not done in track. I've done everything else.
What do you think you could jump?
In pole vault?
Yeah.
I couldn't get over the bar. Like I'm not leaving the ground.
Okay, so
I think I would do long jump.
okay.
Long jump was one of my favorite events in high school. I love doing it. But hurdles has my heart. And I think it translates the best, with the little penultimate step into the hurdle and then going into the pit. So I would be a long jumper.
When's the last time you long jumped? Was it high school?
Yeah, so 2017.
Okay. All right. Well, the pit is open if you want to come back. We would love to have you.
I'm in.
All right. Trey Cunningham, Jasmine Moore, Khaleb McRae, they are going to be available after this for one-on-ones. TV coverage starts Saturday at 11 a.m. on USATF.tv, and then on Sunday we start at 11 a.m. on USATF.tv. We'll stream the whole meet on .tv as well as isolated feeds of all of the field events live, but then there's a broadcast window on NBC from 1 to 3. So if you want to just watch the long jump isolated, you can head over to USATF.tv. If you want to watch the integrated feed, that's going to be on NBC. So see you all this weekend. Thanks for coming out.